What's up, everybody? Potato Man here. Welcome back to Horizon Forbidden West. It's been a while since we've been playing this, since we've just played this at all. And honestly, today I decided to just jump back into it. I've mentioned this already before, and I have no idea what it is about Horizon, but I really have to fight with myself to want to play this game. And it's not like it's a bad game at all. Like, it's not. It is fun. Like, the gameplay is fun. The combat is pretty fun. And not to mention the game looks beautiful. But there's just, I don't know, maybe there's just something more deep down about this game that doesn't really grasp me as much as most other games do. Because I mean, it even showed in my streams for the first game. Like, I had to fight myself to play that game, or to fight with myself to play that game. I meant to say, and the same thing is going on with this. So maybe, maybe there's a pattern. You know, I think it's a pretty obvious issue. Maybe Horizon, I just don't vibe with it. But I've started streaming this game, and I've already canceled a lot of streams that I've started doing over time. A lot of games I started streaming, and those same games I just straight up canceled because I didn't want to play them, didn't feel like playing them. And I don't want this to be another result of that. I don't want this to be another cancellation. So I'm going to try to get through this, play it, try and enjoy it. I mean, I shouldn't even say that because, like, I do enjoy the game, but at the same time, maybe I don't, you know? But I think what I'm going to do to get through this quicker, so I can give you guys this content, I'm just going to play through the main story, and I think I've already established this before. I'm just going to do the main story. I'm not going to play any of the side quests on stream. I am not going to do the DLC on stream. I'm probably going to treat this like the first game, where I play through the main story only on stream, and then after some time, honestly, it took me about a year or two before I wanted to go back and play Horizon Zero Dawn, finish all the side quests, finish the DLC, which I did. I finished all the side quests. I finished the DLC. I explored 100% of the map. So maybe this will be another. Maybe this is going to be the same thing. I'll finish the game on stream. Maybe a year or two down the road, I'll come back, play all the side quests, and play the DLC, and explore the map. Now, I mean, I have played this. I wouldn't say recently, but I played it a while ago. I don't know. I don't even remember when the last time was. Ooh, excuse me, but no, I've played it. I've played it like maybe a few months ago, and I did explore more of the map. But I, I don't have the ambition to play any more of this game than I've already played. And like I said, I don't want this to be another cancellation. I really don't. So I'm going to just say fuck it. I'm going to play through the main story for you guys, because I have noticed that even though I don't have a lot of followers on YouTube, or I guess subscribers on YouTube, this game does get a lot of good traction on my channel. Like, I've been noticing, like, I do see that a lot of people actually like my playthrough for this game. So I'm gonna just keep it going for those guys that enjoy this game on my channel, and anyone that's seen any of those videos, I think I've already mentioned in some of them, maybe the newer ones. And again, I'm mentioning here at the beginning of the stream that I'm only going to do the main story, just like I did with the first game. Just main story, no side quests, no DLC. And again, it's not because the game is bad in any way. I don't think that about this game. It's a me thing. Like, I have to, like I mentioned, I have to fight with myself to want to play this game, and I don't know why. I really don't. It's not a bad game. Like, in the slightest, it's not a bad game. It's something, I don't know, I think it's just a me problem. But, you know, it is what it is. We'll finish it. I've started it. I'm not going to have another cancellation on my channel. I've already canceled too many games. A lot of games I've streamed like years ago and just haven't come back to because they're games I've already played and just got bored of. I think I need to stop doing that for one. I need to stop coming back to games that I've already played just to stream it. Now, some games will work. Some games it's fine. Like Deadpool, for example. But to be fair, that was a short game. The first Fear game, oh, but to be fair, again, that was a short game. Maybe if I just like, if I want to come back and play a game that I've already played before but stream it, maybe they should be, you know, shorter games, not the, you know, hugely open world type games. So I think that's something I'm probably going to have to start taking into consideration, because it's definitely a common theme. And speaking of cancellations, I know I said I wasn't going to cancel any more games, but this one left me no choice. Fear 2. I haven't posted that in a while. I was actually going to stream that instead of this today. But
close to Aether's location.
To my surprise,
It would be in some kind of
I load up the game,
processor.
I load up Fear 2, and all my progress is completely gone. So from where we left off the last time we streamed it, that progress is gone. I don't know what happened. I didn't uninstall the game. I didn't delete any files. I don't know what happened. Even when I loaded it up, all my settings were reverted back to default. My resolution was set back to what's the default in that game, like 680 by 800 or something like that. Yeah, like everything was reset to default, and even my save progress was just completely gone. So that was enough for me to want to not play that game on stream from that moment on. Because, and before we continue, I do want to mention that my patience with a lot of the bullshit that happens with gaming is, my tolerance, my patience is extremely low in recent time. I don't have patience for really anything anymore. I'm a very I don't know, I've grown very intolerable to a lot of shit, and a lot of the shit that happens with most of my experiences in gaming is definitely up there. And when it comes to game files, save progress being deleted for no fucking reason, that is a huge piss off for me. And 100% of the time, it makes me not want to keep playing that game. Even if it is a game I've already played and I want to stream it for a difference, since I haven't streamed it before, doesn't matter. Whether it's new or old, if a game gives me even in the slightest issue, I'm done. And you know, it's that simple. I don't have patience for that shit anymore. I've like I said, I've grown very intolerable to a lot of shit, and I don't have the patience. I've got a lot of shit on my plate. I have a lot of stuff I need to be doing, and I don't have the patience. I don't. So as much as I enjoy Fear 2, I don't think we'll be coming back to that one. Just because my save progress is gone. And to be fair, I think we ended up getting a fair amount of progress the last time we played on stream. And it's just gone. Poof. Like, gone. So, yeah. Unfortunately, for those who actually enjoyed watching that series, which I honestly don't even think it attracted a lot of audiences, which honestly is fine, because I will not be going back to it. Sad to say, but I'm just not going to deal with it. Also, I need to turn down my HDR luminescence. Yeah, so I'm just not going to go back to it because... Or luminance, I meant to say. What the fuck did I say luminescence? Don't even mind me. Yeah, so... Like I said, I just don't have that tolerance anymore. If a game gives me, like, at least one issue that... Like, if it's an issue that I can, like, you know, get past, fine. But if it's an issue like, you know, deleting game files and save files, then I'm done. I'm just not going to go back to it. Jesus. Yeah, I think I think that's pretty much it. Why is it not rate like? Why is it not going? Okay, I guess that's fine there. That's the brightness. No? I don't know. Anyway, so yeah. Again, my apologies to anyone who has actually enjoyed watching my Fear 2 series. I'm not going to continue something where my save file is just gone. I won't be tolerating that. I won't be dealing with it. It's not happening. Like I said, yes, it definitely is one of my many favorite horror games, but it's just not worth it. Not worth the frustration. Because obviously, if I were to just play it and get back to where I was, I would do it off stream. But yeah, I don't know. Like, and especially too, I've already got a lot of games I need to be getting back to, or even just getting to in the first place for streaming. And I don't want to be playing. I don't want to be going through that. Going through a game that I've already got progress on, but is lost. Yeah. So, Fear 2, like I just mentioned, is canceled on this channel. And it's because of my save files just being gone for no reason. Like I said, I never deleted any files, I never uninstalled it. It's a small game. Of course, I'm not going to uninstall. I usually uninstall games that are big and ones I've already finished. So, yeah. So that's fine. You know, we've got other games we can be going and playing, and yeah, we've got other games we can be playing, going back to streaming, whatever. You know, so it's fine.
But Regala's forces may seem strong now, but
Her machines took out my entire squad.
remember the visions. The old ones didn't choose their fight, but still they stood firm. They didn't falter. And neither will we. Blood of the Ten. You've come to us.
You know who I am?
Oh, the warrior with hair like wildfire who defeated Regala's champion at Barren Light. Yes, you are known to us. I am Dekka, chaplain of the Lowland clan. You've come to speak with Chief Hikaru.
Not quite. There's something I need here.
Anything you need, the chief will provide. Come.
Is that one of the visions you were talking about?
Yes. The records of the 10. I can show you them, if you like. On the way to the chief.
I'm just
All
gonna.
right. Let's go see
I don't
Chief
really
Hikaru.
care about the extra dialogue. Like I said, I just want to get through the game.
Far end of the grove. Come. Be well.
Now, obviously, we probably won't be finishing this all in one stream, but at least I want to get some more progress. And depending on how I'm feeling, I might only stream this game for maybe an hour, and I'm thinking about moving on to something else that we haven't streamed in a while. I haven't really decided which one that one is. To be fair, though, I don't really have a lot of the other ones that we were playing installed. Like Dead Island 2, I don't have that installed. But yes, we will be... We will... Okay, I forgot. Dialogue fucks me up every time. Now, again, we will be going back to Dead Island 2. That will be happening. I'm just focusing on some other games that, you know, probably need the attention on stream because I haven't really been giving that much attention to anything lately. Well, in terms of gaming, I should say. And yes, we will be returning to Red Dead Redemption 2 eventually. That is something that I will be doing. I think that there's even some older games that I've said I would go back to, but I'm starting to feel like maybe not. Because, I mean, it's been long enough, you know, and they're old games. Who gives a shit anymore? Some of those games would be like... what is it? Mass Effect Andromeda. While it is definitely one of my favorite games in the Mass Effect series, and I don't get all the hate it received. Well, I mean, I do get it, but it's unwarranted, I should say. I mean, it's fun. It's a fun game. It's a Mass Effect game. Like, you know, it's Mass Effect. Come on now. Borderlands. When I started the playthrough for the first game, I never oh my god, continued with it. And that I'm kind of on the fence about still. I don't know if I'm going to keep going with Borderlands or not. Again, it is an older game. I don't know how many people actually still give a shit about it. Now, I mean, I know many times before I'd say I would just stream what I want to stream. And yes, that's true to a point. But if it's a game that I feel like a lot of people would still enjoy watching, I would still attempt it. But again, like there are some I'm just on the fence about. And not to mention, Borderlands it's a long series. It's a long, even just for a single game, it's long. And again, I've already got so many other games I need to be getting to, whether that's on stream or off stream. I have a lot of games I need to be getting back to. So, that's why I'm on the fence about continuing my Borderlands series playthrough. I might not go back to it, but that's not a guarantee. But at the same time, don't be surprised if I don't. My second playthrough for Cyberpunk, I honestly, I've got 186 hours in Cyberpunk 2077. I think I might have played enough of that. While it is definitely a great game, it eventually became a great game. I don't really think I have the attention span to go for a second playthrough, even just to continue my second playthrough. I don't really think I have the attention span. And I think that's really all it comes down to. Like, when you guys notice that I stop streaming certain games that I have streamed for a bit, or if there's a game I started streaming and I just cancel it, like I openly come out and I say I canceled it or I'm going to, or if there's a game that I just don't really feel like I'm vibing with and I just don't play it, it all comes down to attention span, I think. Like, my attention span for certain games nowadays is not what it used to be. Like, I've got a very short attention span for some games now, especially long games. Like, if it's a game I haven't played before, like I'll give RDR2 as an example. Like, at the time, right, I pre-ordered the game on PC, never once played a Red Dead Redemption game in my life, not even the first one when it was on the 360. I wanted to play it, but I never really, and I was never able to buy it because I never really had enough money to get it. I've never played a Red Dead Redemption game. Once RDR2 came to PC, like I was pumped. Like, it was like, oh shit, this is the game everybody's been talking about, right? And it's a game I've been wanting to play for a long time. So it's something like that. It's stuff like that, right? Like, if it's a brand new game that I've never touched, and even if it is a long, big, vast open world game, like even story-wise, if it's long, like, I'm down for it because it's a new game. I've never played it before. But then there are certain ones that, like Horizon, for example. Yes, it may be a good game. Like, I don't really have any other issues with it. But I think it just comes down to attention span. Even though it is a game I've never played before. I mean, I played the first one, but I mean, this is the sequel to the first one. Even though I never played the sequel to the first one, it's just my attention span, I think it's attention span and overwhelmingness of just the amount of stuff to do, if that makes sense. Like, I like a good, oh my god, I can't fucking talk. I like a good open world game. But I think there's just so many of them. I think that there's just so many of them now that it's kind of tarnished my attention span for some of them. Like I said, some of them I'll be completely hooked in. Some of them I won't be. And and like I said, when it comes to even replaying games on stream, whether it's games I've played before on stream and enjoyed, but come back to and stream again, or if it's games that I haven't streamed before but I've already played, and I come back to play it again, but stream it for that time, If it's stuff like that, or if it's actually that's pretty much it. If it's stuff like that, my attention span is pretty much non-existent. Like it will be for like what, one maybe 3 streams, and after that I'm like already over it, you know. And like I said, I think that's kind of where I am with this. I just want to get through it. I want to be able to keep providing this as a series to you guys, because I know that on my YouTube, again, while I don't have a lot of subscribers, I do notice that this game does have some traction. A lot of people, like, there are some of my viewers, or even just whether it's viewers or subscribers, there are people that actually enjoyed watching this on my YouTube. So I want to keep providing this. I want to try to stop canceling as much games that I've been streaming, because my God, it's becoming a pattern. I think and like I said, I really need to stop and think before I start streaming a game. You know, I need to be thinking. Will I continue this on stream? Will I still enjoy this on stream? You know? And it's funny because out of most of the newer games that I've been streaming, Ghost of Tsushima is pretty much the only one that I've, like, I mean, I haven't really been streaming consistently, but that has definitely been one of the games when I am streaming. It definitely is the game I definitely stream for a longer period. And, I mean, to be fair, it is a great game. I do really like Ghost of Tsushima. And I think it's also probably because the open world isn't so overwhelming. There isn't all this shit on the map that's completely being thrown at you. You know what I mean? I mean, look at this fucking map. Like, look at this shit. Like, yeah, okay. I mean, it is nice to have all this content. It's nice to have, you know, all this stuff to do. But when you're someone like me that just has, you know, has ADHD, has a very low attention span for a lot of things now, a game like this definitely turns me off sometimes. Yeah, sometimes it's a complicated thing to explain, because, like I said, there are games like this that I will play. Like, with even a vast open world like this, I will still play the hell out of it. But there's other times I don't. And also, maybe it depends on my mindset, my mood, you know? Yeah, I think I've definitely been doing a lot of talking so far. I guess I don't think that's a problem, because to be fair, there are a lot of streams nowadays where I don't really hardly talk at all. Watch the visions.
Glitched.
Yeah.
Incomplete.
Yeah, like I said, it's unfortunate. You know, there are games that I've already canceled that I probably won't be going back to. And if I do, it probably won't be for some time. And, of course, Fear 2 is one of the games I've just recently canceled because, again, as I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, my save files were removed for some odd reason, so it is what it is. You know, can't really do too much. I can't get them back, so just move on.
For the chief, it was one of the few things the clans had in common.
Yeah, so like I said, I think that's what it just comes down to, is attention span. My attention span is very low in recent time. Or like, it's just gradually gotten lower over the span of a few years.
During their war, the 10 climbed sheer rock, braving blinding snow.
It's funny, like, a lot of the time I spend my time when I am playing
You make
games,
them sound invincible.
I spend my time replaying games that I've already played like thousands of times. Batman Arkham City, for example. I was playing that recently. I can't ever get enough of that game.
This one above all the rest.
Like,
They
I
make their home
first
in the mountains
I
northwest
first
of here.
owned Arkham City on my Xbox 360, and I think I might have put in over 300 hours at least, just by replaying, doing everything in the open world, and never got tired of it. And then I bought the game again on Steam after I got rid of my Xbox 360, and same thing. Like, I mean, I don't have over 300 hours, but like, I think I've got. Hold on, let me check. I think I've got I've got 60 hours on Arkham City on Steam. And actually, hold on. Arkham Knight. Arkham Knight, I have 170 hours on Arkham Knight. That's a lot of replay. That's a lot of replaying right there. I've got 71 hours on Arkham Origins, and I've got 35 hours on Arkham Asylum. I mean, Arkham Asylum was great, but I think it's probably because there's not a whole lot to do after you finish the main story. That's why I don't have that many hours in that one. But even then, like 35 hours it definitely proves that I've replayed the game. So yeah. Ugh. But yeah, no, I definitely spend a lot of like my game time. I spend replaying games that I've already played.
What's this one about?
The 10 waged war against their enemy in the desert heat. A land too harsh for any to survive. But against all odds, they prevailed. So the Desert Clan does the same. You must have passed through their territory on the way here.
I
Must be
did.
the throne room.
They sound a little extreme.
They take that as a compliment.
Back is itchy.
Hey, Outlander! It said that relic you wear can hear the voices of the old ones. Is this true? Soldiers in a jungle. Those were the 10?
Yes, they knew how to use the jungle's depths to distract the enemy until the perfect moment to strike. Generations ago, my clan, the Lowland, looked to this one for inspiration as they claimed the jungle to the southwest. The chief is inside. Are you ready to see him?
I'm ready.
Good. Come.
It's underneath the throne.
I will see you soon, Outlander.
The savior of Meridian. I am told you held back Regalla's forces outside Barren Light. And defeated her champion, Grutta, in single combat. Impressive.
I met Fashav there, too. He said you were a great warrior. And a man of honor.
His death is a painful loss among many. We will not soon recover from the massacre of our marshals. But if you are here to pledge your service, that could help considerably.
I am not here to fight for you. I need something in that basement. Something that will save many lives, yours included. It's not something you can see, but it is there.
I have seen it. You have named your price. Now I name mine. With my marshals dead, I need your spear. Help me defeat my enemies, and I will grant you access to the chamber below.
I don't have a price. I am not a hired killer. I'm here to save lives, more than you can count.
I count the corpses of marshals slain. I count hundreds more Tanakh, whose lives hang in the balance. I will fight for them. I will kill anyone who threatens the peace, and you will too, if you want me to open the door to the chamber below.
Okay. So by that logic, what's stopping me from killing you right now? And taking what I need to save everyone?
You could try. You might even succeed. Either way, you must fight. My way might hold off Regalla and the slaughter she craves.
Fine. What do you need?
I need more marshals to keep the tribe together. Such warriors can only be promoted at a trial by combat called the Kulrut. I've sent out a call for the competition, but since Regalla seeks to undermine me, she is certain to attack it. She'll want to kill me in front of the assembled clans.
So what, you want me to be your bodyguard?
No, to defend the Kulrut. But there is more. Knowing Regalla will attack, one of the clans have balked at sending their contestants. You must go north and force Tekotteh, the commander of the Sky Clan, to submit and send his best.
Force him to submit?
Do whatever is necessary. I can't hold the Kulrut with 2 of the 3 clans in attendance. Marshal Kotallo will assist you. He was maimed at Barren Light, but he can still be of use. I sent him ahead to the northern village of Stone Crest. Meet him there, and he will guide you to the Sky Clan stronghold. If you have any questions about your mission, now is the time.
I'll do what you want, and go north to deal with Tekotteh. But you'd better not forget about our deal.
You will have what was promised, if you succeed. Speak to Dekka on your way out. She will arm you for the road ahead.
Come, let us speak.
Hikaru said you have something for me?
A weapon to aid your mission. You'll need it for the long road to Stonecrest. Many machines prowl along the way, and our scouts have sighted Regalla's rebels in the area.
Machines and rebels. Nothing I haven't faced before.
Indeed. Head north towards the foothills. Ascend its slopes until your legs burn and the chill air catches in your chest. Then you'll know you're in the Sky Clan's domain. Strike true as the 10, Aloy.
Tear precision arrows are now available for one of your sharp shot bows. These powerful arrows deal high tear damage with a compressed air blast. Use them to remove armor plates from tough opponents or detach useful components.
If I'm gonna get ether, guess I'll have to play along with Hikaru. I better meet up with Marshal Kotallo at Stonecrest. It'll be faster if I ride a machine.
Can't buy this? I see that the UI is still bugged out. It's always nice. Oh, right, R.
There's there more cauldrons out there.
I don't know why I'm so itchy right now. Okay, cool. Ooh.
Soldiers in trouble.
Please, stranger! Help me kill this thing! Just die on it! It's done! My squad mate needs help.
I'll accept it.
You've got to help my friend.
Yeah. I'll accept it so that way I've got it.
I'll find a use for you. The other Tanox should be somewhere up the road. The supplies sled. Minus the supplies. And the Tanox soldier.